I'm live. Welcome to this world. It is Word Wednesday, and some people call it Hump Day, but it is Word Wednesday in Trina's world. And today's word is culpability. 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 And culpability is basically guilt or blame that is deserved. Guilt or blame that is deserved. Culpability. And, so many times we find ourselves blaming others. We can look around and we say, I'm experiencing this because that person did this to me. Or I'm experiencing this because, this happened to me. And it's very easy to not accept the blame. I like a song that says, blame it on me, say it's my fault. I really don't care as long as it's over. And so, it's kind of a sarcastic song, but so many times we don't say, blame it on me. It's my fault, you know? And even though we never say it, we know it. We know that we have wronged somebody. We know that, you know, all of the fingers are pointing at us because we did it. We have acted in such a way that, have caused these things to occur. And so many times we want to remain blameless. We don't want that spot, that wrinkle. We don't want that thing attached to us. But it's deserving. you know when people start seeing us for who we are, we start kind of like, why are they putting the blame on me? Why are they acting as if it's my fault? When, if we are honest, we will see that we contributed to the matter. We did have something to do with what has occurred. And, that culpability is something that we just can't seem to master in this world as humans. We don't want to be the one to be the blame. The culpability with is not part of our human nature to say, you know what, it is my fault, but it's healthy. It's healthy for us to, at times, to admit, to reflect, so that we can change, so that we can change the atmosphere, we can change some things within our relationships. Um, but we first have to accept the blame that is deserved, accept what we have done. And when we don't, it calls a guilty conscience. That's what culpability would do. It will cause you to have a guilty conscience. I read a quote that says, the culpability of neglect and omission may justly condemn the soul. Let me read that again. The culpability of neglect and omission may justly condemn the soul. And so, as I said, certain things that, you know, we are withholding, we are omitting from the conversation. We're not telling certain certain parts that makes us guilty in the situation. We withhold those things to make us look good. And so sometimes it causes confusion because we are putting our best face on, and the other people, we say, you know what, they're blaming this on me. It's not my fault. When we go home, we sleep at night, we know that blame is well deserved. The culpability um, of the neglect and omission may justly condemn the soul. I hope that we remember that quote. The culpability of neglect and omission may justly condemn the soul. Basically, it's rightfully so that we have that guilt attached to us because we never admit to what we have done. As they say, confess what we have done to cause these things to happen. And so, we want to be seen as that uh, saint. We want to be seen as that person who never gets it wrong. And so we neglect to tell the truth. And so I hope that we remember that word tonight, culpability, and let's be honest about the matter. And let's take the blame for what we're blamed for. So many times we say, oh, they're doing me so wrong. They're doing this to me. They're doing that to me. And, you have everybody around you thinking that these people are out to get you. But when you know that you have contributed to your mess and you're not the innocent party, right? You have contributed. And I say you, but every now and then we all have to look back and think about it and say, what have I done? When destruction happened, what have I done? Have I did anything? Don't get me wrong. Some people would do you wrong. They would do you dirty, and they would do everything but admit they're wrong. Their culpability factor. They will not admit they're wrong, and so they will have everybody else thinking that it's your fault when it wasn't your fault. But sometimes it is. Sometimes the blame is well deserved. It is culpability. When that blame is well deserved. So I hope that we remember that word and we think about it as we're interacting with other people and go out on a limb and try something different. Try admitting to your wrong. Try saying, you know what? It's my fault. My bad. I really, didn't mean it to go like this, but it did. And it's my fault. I did this. Just don't say that go and uh, go into depressed mode because you caused something to happen. But it's called accountability when you can have and you can, embrace the culpability, your blame in that matter. And so, anyway, y'all remember culpability and have a great Tuesday night. Um, Catch me tomorrow for thinking Thursday. We're almost over with this week. Anyway, have a great night and sleep tight. Yes.